stylist. I'm here to talk to you about sew-in versus tape-in. I was asked by one of my clients, how well do the tape-in hold up in African American hair? And it actually does very well. I actually wear the tape-in myself, and it's kind of like hard to get it done for myself in the back, but you know, I do wear them, and I get some help with that. Now, I have been working with my mannequin daddy, and I know that you've seen her on a lot of my videos. A lot of my videos because I can, like, you know, manage her head and so forth. But anyway, I did a style with Betty. She has made about 3 strips of extensions in her hair and so forth. And what I'm going to show you is the actually taping extensions that are still there in her hair. Now, she's gone from one style to another. Her hair has been washed and blown dry and so forth, and it's still holding tight. The taping usually lasts like 4 to 6 weeks. So, you know, and that's pretty much the same time you want to wear a sew-in. And it's a lot safer, less time consuming to do, you know, than the sew-in and so forth. So, you know, the only thing of it is with the sew-in versus the tape-in is if you don't want to wear your hair straight and so forth, then you may not want to wear the tape-in, because the tape-ins are basically you have straight hair. You're going to part the hair, you're going to go into the tape-in throughout so many sections and so forth and everything. And if you want to keep your hair natural and so forth, the trick is to find hair textures that, you know, meet your hair texture, your natural hair. If you can find the actual extension applications to do a tape-in to meet your natural hair texture, so that it looks more natural and so forth, then that you can do a tape-in. So you don't want to tape-in with any kind of texture, but most people, if they wear the tape-in, they want to have their hair meet their texture of hair. Now, for white Americans, Hispanics, and whatever, they usually have straight hair, so it's easier for them to wear the tape-in than it is for the African Americans and so forth. And that's the only thing there. But you know, a lot of us still do wear the tape-in. I wear my hair pretty much straight. I have a perm in my hair, relaxer, and so forth, in my hair pretty much all the time and so forth. So it doesn't, you know, affect me just parting the hair and just, you know, putting this in. Most of the time, though, when I wear my hair, I usually wear a half wig or, you know, partial extension application and so forth, because I want to be able to use my own hair as much as possible. So anyway, I have Betty here, and I have pinned up her hair because basically what I want to show you is the actual tape-in, and I want to show you how strong it is. And this is after she's worn a previous style. I hadn't really styled her hair this time because what I've done is just washed and blow dried for the next style that I can come up with. So I'm going to put her head close to the screen so that you can actually see the tape-in. If you can see it right here, this is her tape-in right here and everything. And this has been in her hair, and it's all the way across. It's all the way across to the other side. So this whole line is taped in, and this other line up top is taped in as well. So, yeah, that's you see the tape in, and it's strong. It's strong. It's not going anywhere. Her hair has been washed and blow dried, so you can wash your hair with the tape in. You can wash your hair, do whatever you need to do with it, just like you do with the sew-in and your natural hair and so forth. Everything. So you can flat iron it and so forth, just do the same thing that you normally do. I just wanted you to actually see the actual tape-in and what it actually looks like, and you can feel back there, and it's just flat, so you're not going to have any bulge or anything like that. Now, my opinion only, is that the sew-in is great, and we're all used to that and so forth. But again, we are talking about healthy on your hair. We're talking about time consuming and also long lasting. And for those to take in wins and so forth, to take in wins, because this is, you know, time consuming. You want to, I can do it in an hour, less than an hour sometimes, and so forth. But whereas versus sew-in, it's like 3.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually do a tape-in on a lunch break, if you got an hour lunch break, or you know, whatever and so forth. You know, just have your hair prepped and ready to go to tape in when you get to the salon or things like that. Now, a lot of salons want to wash, blow dry your hair and do all that stuff before you do the tape in and so forth. So it all depends on where you go and this and that stuff. But it actually does not take that long to do it. And as you can see, I pulled that hair. I washed and blow dry, and you know, there's no loose hair there. She's only got like 3 rows of extension because I just wanted to hit back for this particular style that I'm doing for her. I just want to give her some length right in the back and so forth. And then once I do the style, I'm going to post that as well to show that style and so forth. But yeah, get into the tape-ins. One of the things too I was going to mention, and I got off track again. I'm always getting off track. One of the things I want to mention is that with the tape-ins, you know, with the last time, lighter on the head, no balls, and it's still long lasting, is the fact that when you, a lot of ladies are having issues with sew-in, for one thing, because the sew-in, they're cornrowing the hair too tight. People are actually losing hair. They're actually keeping the hair in way longer than you're supposed to do. Yeah, they're doing that. And so far. And then once you finally take the sew-in out, then you are actually you've actually damaged your hair. You're going to be losing more hair follicles than you would normally do. I mean, we're going to lose hair follicles anyway, regardless and so far. But when you leave it a sew-in for too long so far, you damage your hair and so forth. And with the tape-in, you can actually get into there and wash your hair real good and massage the scalp and so forth a whole lot better. And also, too, you're able to actually, you know, do some things with your own hair and so forth, as opposed to sew-in where your hair, all your hair mainly is cornrowed in, and it's not going to get anything until after you take the cornrows out and so forth. Those are a couple things that you need to remember when you're getting a sew-in. Your hair is going to be really cornrowed tight. Sometimes you don't want that. Sometimes it's just too tight around the edges and so forth, and then hair comes out. Last time with tape-in versus sew-in, an hour to 3.5 hours. Lighter on the head too, somewhat, and also you're able to manage and care for your own hair a whole lot better than when the sew-in and so forth. So those are some good things to remember and so forth. But again, if you are going natural, you don't want any chemicals in your hair, which we are an organic salon anyway, and we don't do chemicals. We don't like to do chemicals. We don't like putting chemicals in our client's hair. So that's why I say I'm the herbal stylist, because I'm trying to use all natural products. Some of the products that we create ourselves for hair treatments and so forth to promote healthy hair. So we're doing that. But just take that in. And this is the reason why I'm doing the video, because I was asked about it and so forth. So I do want you to know that the tape-in does last as long as the sew-in and so forth, and this lighter less time to do and so forth. And I have not had any issues with tape-in and so forth, you know. So it's just not for white Americans anymore, ladies. It's for African Americans as well. Okay. All right. Just want to give you those little hint. Get out there and get your tape-ins and so forth, and get your hair done. And hey, any other little tips I come across, I will be giving it to you. Thank you. Bye.